run. So this will be done right before the 100% run. And we're going to head over to a Twitch commercial. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you in a few seconds.
Just joining us. Ah, good, I can hear myself. Oh, okay, so now we're back. All right. We were having some technical difficulties there. Thanks everyone for your patience. For those just joining us, we are Awesome Games Done Quick 2015, playing all the greatest hits of the 80s, 90s, and today. We are working with the Prevent Cancer Foundation this year and every other year just raising money for the awareness of the Prevent Cancer Foundation is a nonprofit organization that focuses on prevention and early detection of cancer via research, education, outreach, and advocacy. Their staff has worked towards this goal in countless countries such as China, South Korea, Australia, Canada, England, and other countries spanning a total of 6 continents. PCF has invested over $138 million over the last 29 years and funded more than 480 grants and fellowships. I am Mr. Wolt on the mic, and for the next several hours, we have several reasons to get hype. First, we've got an entire Zelda block starting with the Minish Cap, which has not been featured at an AGDQ in many a moon, and Atroz here, who's going to be running it, is a really fantastic player of it. I got a chance to watch his stream last week, and it was spectacular, so I think you guys are really in for quite a treat. And then we will have Majora's Mask, or excuse me, Link to the Past, followed by Majora's Mask. So that is plenty of reason to get hype. But in addition, we are very, very close to hitting the $600,000 mark, guys. Less than $2,000 should get us there. So now's the time. We have several bid wars still coming up here. In addition, we also have a Melee Finals and Adventure Mode Speedrun for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time as a bonus stream. We are getting actually, we still have quite a ways to go for that donation to be met, for that incentive. We also have a glitch exhibition of Ocarina of Time coming up.
Random. Yep.
Hey, Atroz.
Hello.
What's your donation incentive going to be?
What?
What? Taskbot?
Yeah, Taskbot.
All right.
Yeah, it's all Tompa's fault. Alright. Yeah. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this is Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap for the Game Boy Advance. Got released in 2004 in Japan and Europe, 2005 in America and Australia. So, yeah, let's hope I actually get a halfway decent run. Of course, you got the typical Zelda intros off the start. I'll just sit back here with you guys.
Oh, okay. Sure, we can read some donations here. We have $50 from Rain. Hey all, Rain of Rain Rule Infamy here. We haven't had the pleasure of seeing a truly great Minish Cap run in GDQ after my interesting run in the first SGDQ, so I'm super excited to see it played this year. I wish Atroz the best of luck. And remember, even if everything goes wrong, you can't do much worse in the final dungeon than I did. We have $20 from L Max. Great marathon. Happy to donate. Thank you for the donation.
Okay, so this game has a lot of a good bit of text off the start, and the fastest way to deal with the text is to hold down the B button because it speeds up the text even more than the options that you can set at the start. and every button that you press advances to the next text frame, next text window. So you want to be rotating the joystick, because I'm playing on a GameCube controller, and hitting A and R. Oddly enough, the only button that doesn't actually advance text is the start, which I guess isn't too surprising, and the L button. R advances it, L doesn't. Makes no sense. So now we're in the Picori Festival, and we just pretty much roll around with Zelda, talk with her. And this is the best music in game. People say it's Cloud Tops. They're wrong. It's this. So there's a lot of rolling that I want to do throughout the game. It's one of the fastest ways of movement, minus the Pegasus boots. And if you roll really, really well, which I don't, you can actually, if you pay attention to the R button, you'll notice like letters, you know, slightly pop up in between each roll. You can actually chain them together well enough where that doesn't happen, depending on which direction you're rolling. I was really hoping I got the soft lock. The Japanese version is actually strange compared to all the other ones, because right there when you're rolling to talk to the old guy there, for some reason the game will just soft lock every once in a while. It's yet to happen to me, but I've seen it happen to a number of people, so I just really wanted it to happen. I thought it'd be pretty funny if it would. I don't want to be messing with this run now. Things are driving me nuts.
We have a $50 donation from Java C Slip. Hey Atroz, glad to see you running Minish Cap at AGDQ. Good luck with your run. Oh, and while we're thinking about it, can we get a roll call on the couch, please?
Take one of the pepperons. Take one that's on the table. Put it back up to the mic. Someone can put it on. It's on. Hello. Oh, hi. I'm Shockwave. And I'm Tom Pom.
Virtual Boy Ness.
So I'm kind of wondering, and I really wish the French community would help me out on this. What's Biff? Why is the file name Biff? Alright, so now I got the map after Vadi decided to go all Vadi. And eventually, well, now I have to go collect all the elements in the game to create the Force Sword. Spoilers, I know, sorry. But how the game works is it does the typical cop-out of not really having a good explanation as to why it has to be Link going around and fighting bad guys. And this game's cop-out is that only kids can see the Picori. So, yeah. I'm actually heading towards the first dungeon, and I gotta go visit a bunch of Picoris, which are the Minish. They actually have two names in the game. Humans gave them the name Picori, and they're called Minish by themselves, I guess. So So in case you guys haven't realized yet, the beginning's going to be pretty boring. There's not a whole lot to talk about. The game honestly doesn't pick up until about halfway through when I get the ocarina. So yeah, the book quest. Nobody likes the book quest. Nobody. Alright. So here's Eslo, which you can see him behind me as well.
We have $10 from Storm. For Minish Cap, I have to donate again. My favorite Zelda game. Good luck to you, Atroz, for the best time. Thank you all for this event. Cheers from France.
The first time you did this drinking animation, you have to watch the cutscene, so all other times you can skip it.
Tompa's got my back over here. I'm too focused on the game. I'm so nervous, man. Alright, so that... I've only ever seen it done on Tompa's Taz, but you can actually get that first lily pad. It's one of those things that every single Minish Cap runner tries to do, and we all cry because we never ever do it. One of these days.
We have $25 from Sock Folder. AGDQ has been amazing this year, as always. Great job to everyone there. Keep it up.
Alright, so I have to go and talk to him. He'll tell me that I need to go and get the Jabbernut so I can speak the language of the Picori. Again, you know, random Zelda things. I think this is how you learn to speak another language, isn't it? You just go and grab random nuts and eat them, and you can just speak a language. And I hope you guys like the sound of Link rolling, because you're going to hear it a lot.
I know some people like to vote down on my test because it's rolling. They couldn't stand the sound of it in the test.
Those people have issues, man. It's the greatest thing about this game. Alright, so I'm getting ready to enter the first dungeon, and shout outs to Toadwoot here, because I know this wasn't sub 10, so yeah, I know you're gonna give me crap about that. What a bad Slagola, come on.
We have $130 from Zalo Ray. Good luck on your run today, Atroz. Don't forget to fuse your sword after getting the water element. May Big Octo die in a pit and Vadi 2 in a fire. Awesome games done quick, awesome games done right. Donation to Atroz's choice.
Yeah, the movement of these slugs is random, so he just kind of has to react to whatever they do. So, yeah, they can screw him over pretty bad. It wasn't too bad there, but...
Zalo, that was the greatest donation ever, simply because you badmouthed both Vadi and Octo. Which you guys will see those, Octo is the 4th dungeon boss, and Vadi is the final boss. Yeah, every Minish Cap runner hates them because they are massive RNG, and they don't come into play until the latter half of the game, so... Which I'll explain both of those, and probably cry during both of those when I get to them, so...
We have $100 from Arkhammer. I have been waiting for 2 years for someone to run my favorite Legend of Zelda game at a marathon. Heart.
Alright, so occasionally you might see me walking when obviously it's going to be better to roll. If you roll into an Eslo text, for some reason it actually takes longer for him to pop out and start talking to you. So it's actually faster to walk that, you know, whatever the distance is, because the time it takes for Eslo to actually pop out and talk to you is incredibly long. So.
Yeah, I found that by accident when testing, and I like lost a lot of time in the dungeon for some reason. I got so mad because I had no idea why. Then I found out like if you roll into the cutscene, you are doomed. So, dumb game.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what every single Minish Cap runner says. Dumb game. Alright, that was a really, really bad Slugola pattern. Essentially what you... And I'm just going to grab a safety heart. Essentially what you want is them to be spaced enough where you can roll in between them and not have to kill that one in the corner that I did. It didn't happen. I haven't been having very good Slugola luck recently.
We have $25 from Krellian. This goes to runner's choice, in between huts. $50 from Tesla Coil. Tampa, when is CDI Zelda? But towards Taskbot.
And I don't know, that's a question. The answer to the question.
Ooh. So I messed up the first cycle there and I attacked a little too soon. I bounced off his tail. So I actually thought I was going to 3-cycle him. So that was a really, really close 2-cycle right there.
$15 from the Dope Fish. I want to go fast. Sorry, animals.
So as I'm sucking in this lily pad, I'm just going to walk forward instead of letting go of A by using Eslo's text right there. I can't avoid it anyway. So it's actually quicker to walk into that and activate it because it completely disperses all the air buildup in my gust jar. So, saving frames.
$20 from Pure ZC Community. Thank you for doing this run for a great cause from all of us at the Pure Zelda Classic community. Thank you for the donation. $30 from Paranoid Oddish. This is what I've been waiting for. It's all been great so far.
No, I knew it was going to happen. Ah, that's so irritating.
It's all been great so far, but I always look forward to the Zelda block, and I'm excited to see an amazing Minish Cap run. Best of luck to Atroz.
I knew that was going to happen. That pot will just randomly disappear. I don't understand this game. I just don't. Alright, so I'm getting ready to grab another 20 rupees. I grabbed 20 while in the smith's house. I'm going to grab a total of 130 throughout the run. We need 120 of them for a bottle, a grip ring, and a wake-up mushroom. That's all we spend it on. And it's actually really unfortunate, too, that all of the rupees that we need are right at the start, because we have a lot of rupees later on that we have access to, nothing to do with them, so.
This boss is kind of weird because he wants as few hits in as possible in each cycle. As you can't damage him more than a few hits anyway.
Yeah. I think it's 4 is the number you're going for, and I just actually got bad RNG right there. Most of the time he doesn't jump on the first phase, but every once in a while he will, and it just costs you a few extra seconds. But I mean, that right there was what, like 4 or 5 or 5 or 6 hits. So I want 4 because that's the most damage you can do to him, and every hit after that is just a waste of time. There's another good one.
And he can manipulate which side the octo leans to by standing on whichever side it leans to first when it starts to topple over. Like you'll see he stands to the right because it leaned to the right first, so it'll always fall to the right.
And the third phase right there, if you actually do really well with your Gustar, you can actually stop him from doing his last jump. That's why, I don't know if you noticed the thumbs up, that's what that was for. Now Mount Cranal. Ugh. So, now that we have that dungeon done, we get to head towards Mount Cranal, which is easily the worst part of the game. Because there's a lot of enemies in the way, then you have to climb a wall with falling rocks that do half a heart, and you only have 4 hearts total. And if you die, you respawn all the way at the very bottom of Mount Cranal. So if you were to die at the very tippy top of Mount Cranal, you go all the way to the bottom, and it costs you around like 5 minutes to go back up there. It's not fun. And I actually died climbing Mount Cranal during practice before I came here, so hopefully that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen enough. Alright, so now that I have bombs, this game is really interesting in the fact that it actually has 3 different bomb timers. If you just place a bomb and let it sit there, it takes 230 frames to blow up. If you place a bomb and pick it up, yes, if you place a bomb and pick it up, it takes 206. If you pick it up within like the first frame or two, it takes 206 frames. So it takes 24 frames less. But Tampa found this out, and it's actually funny because he didn't find it out until, what was it, about halfway through your run?
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, something like that, I guess.
He didn't find it out until about halfway through his run, so the first half is actually him using slower bombs. But if you do a roll lift, which is pressing the bomb button and then I think like a frame later or something like that, pressing the roll button, you can actually do a roll lift, and you can tell if you did it correctly or not because a bomb will just kind of pop out in the air as Link's rolling. Alright, so Hurdy-Gurdy Man, he gives me a Kinstone bag and he wants me to fuse Kinstones with him. I'm not going to do that. If you just save and quit out, it actually is faster than fusing with him because you have to watch the Kinstone animation, like it fusing, all that stuff, what it does, and just a lot of wasted time.
Just to let you know, Atroz and everybody, we have just passed over $600,000 in just donations. Thank you all so much for all your generosity. We really appreciate it.
Postman's always in the way. Always. Oh, very troll Postman. There you go, Tampa. Alright, let's see if I get another roll lift. Yep. So the roll lift is actually 100 and... Oh man, I was just looking it up too because I had it written on my phone. I forget. It's like 100 and some frames. 160 some, I think. It's quite a bit faster than any of the other bomb methods, so... So I need a bottle there so I can get water, and that's pretty much all you really use bottles for in this game, unless you want to grab a fairy, which I will just, you know, it's AGDQ. I'll end up dying, so I'll grab a fairy. But other than that, you actually only use bottles for grabbing water in a any % run of Minish Cap. And the timing's weird because you can roll lift only like certain ways, and rolling while moving down is incredibly easy. Roll lifting while moving down is incredibly easy. Moving up, the like timing of it's different, and yeah, again, we're just gonna go with this game's weird, and the fact that, you know, to do a glitch while facing one direction is different than facing a different direction. So there's a 20 rupee down here that I'm going to grab with my sword, and you can tell that they wanted you to climb the vine to grab that. And yeah, I don't think anybody's ever going to do that.
Tom Shank donated $50. Hi everyone at AGDQ. Hype for the Zelda runs. Also, save the animals. Hype!
There's no hype for saving animals. Kill them.
Triforce Ghost donated $25. Zelda block, best block. Keep up the great work, folks. Cancer sucks.
Alright, so I needed to get that green water for this seed right here. This seed will only grow in green water. The green mountain crane of water, so. You know, that is a very good question. It's been forever since I've actually... Alright, so right there, you're actually supposed to bomb that wall straight ahead, but you can actually grab that mushroom with your gust jar, even though it's on a higher level than you are. So, 2D games, you know. Now, I'm assuming they do explain, you know, say something about the green water. It's just been forever since I've actually read anything about this game. Even when I speedran it on English, you know. Yeah. You know.
Cool. Mickey donated $60 for life, for 600,000, for glory. $10 from Ravang, AGDQ hype, and French Restream hype. There it is. $15 from Sully51. Great to see a Minish Cap run. Got to get in for all those sweet prizes. Let's see what Taskbot can do. We shall.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are talking about Atroz, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get good RNG on him, because I got the best RNG you could get on him during practice a second ago, so I'm pretty sure all my Octo RNG is done for the day.
We'd just like to take a second to give a shout out to one of our awesome sponsors, the Yeti. The Yeti is a t-shirt site featuring an awesome new design every 24 hours for a low price. The Yeti has partnered with us for AGDQ 2015, offering an array of shirts for $3 from every unit sold going to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Check out the collection at www.theyeti, that's YETEE.com/AGDQ. And they are very awesome shirts, people. Also, check out the Humble Bundle. Check out Awesome Games Done Quick bundle on humblebundle.com. Pay what you want for up to 9 games, a Twitch Turbo subscription, a subscription to XSplit Premium, and exclusive merchandise, all while supporting Prevent Cancer Foundation. www.humblebundle.com.
No.
You're good for some more donations.
Perfect. We have 3 $20 donations from the same person, Egg Bagel. First, kill the animals. Second, wait, no, save the animals. Third, wait, no, definitely kill them. $50 from Scoots. Nothing made me happier than to see Minish Cap be a part of AGDQ this year. It was my favorite Zelda game growing up and one I never hesitate to replay. I've lost 2 grandparents to cancer, and while not much, I hope this donation goes towards no one having to go through that as well. Keep up the amazing work, and thanks for everything you've done. Let's get that Ocarina of Time glitch exhibition. $25 from The Seer. Thanks for all the amazing runs this year. Gotta get hyped for the Link to the Past and Majora's Mask runs coming up. Kill the animals because the frames are much more important. Besides, Samus doesn't need animals running around in her ship.
And just so we're clear, Nintendo never ever reuses enemies. Those are not bob-ombs, and you won't see Lakitus later. So those are completely fresh enemies that they came up with for this game. I know in Oracle of Seasons you ride mine carts as well. Can you imagine if it was like that? So much better, isn't it? Him just throwing his head back and screaming like a maniac. Much better way to ride a mine cart. Really? Really?
All right, folks, we have a Twitch donation update. Twitch will be making a donation to the Prevent Cancer Foundation based on the maximum number of viewers watching AGDQ at once. For every 1,000 viewers watching the stream, Twitch will donate $50. So if we reach 200,000 viewers, that'll be $10,000 donated. Let's make it happen. Also, a reminder that 100% of revenue from subscriptions will be donated to the Prevent Cancer Foundation, so subscribing to the channel is another way of donating.
Alright, and this is the last little bit of rupees I need to pick up for the run. Anything else I pick up is either an accident or a waste. Because some of the enemies I kill will drop 50 rupees, the big green one that I just picked up. So I might accidentally pick those up, but already done picking up rupees, and we're halfway through the second dungeon.
just as good every time.
$40 from Geist. Minish Cap is one of my favorite Zelda games and my favorite to speedrun. At some point, I'll actually improve my run and submit an actual time. Good luck on your run, Atroz. This donation goes to your choice.
There we go. So if you, there's actually a spot that you can stand. There's a spot that you can stand, and I actually use Link's hand and a floor pattern to line that fight up. So you can do your first spin attack, hits all three of them. So.
$10 from Magak. Hey all, I haven't been able to catch all the runs, but the ones I've seen are fantastic. Here's to defeating the Animal Menace. Thank you for your donation.
Alright, so the Japanese version of this game is actually faster than the English version and European version, just like almost every other game out there, you know. Japanese text is faster for, you know, because less characters, the typical reason. But the Japanese version is actually faster than the English version for multiple reasons. You have the text being faster, and then saving and quitting is much faster on the Japanese version than the English, because every time you save and quit on the English version, Eslo wants to talk to you. So you have to listen to him talk, so that's just extra text that they added to the game. And there's actually a Japanese and European exclusive glitch, so somehow the US version is the only one that can't do that glitch. That saves 3.5 minutes, and that happens in the third dungeon. Apparently I can't count.
$15 from Zirn. This is all I'm able to donate this year. Keep up the good work. Hashtag love you all.
So there's a little time saver with these platforms. If you flip that, you can actually walk from the third to the fifth one. Not too difficult, but I still mess it up here and there somehow. You can actually also walk from the first to the third, which is a lot more difficult, and it doesn't save any time at all. Just, if you want it to be a little bit more difficult, there you go. This game needs so much more to talk about while speedrunning. Why can't I just have the ocarina at the very beginning of the game?
That's all right. We got plenty more donations. Cardor Decoy donates $50. Hey there. I just finished Link Between Worlds, and I had forgotten how amazing the 2D top-down Zeldas are. Here's to the runners, and good luck for everyone on this block. Money goes to Taskbot because we must placate baby Skynet and stay on his good side.
So unfortunately, there's nothing you can do here, but you actually have to wait for that platform on the left to come back up. Alright, now we're on to the second boss, which is Glee Rock, and shout outs to the TMC community because we are all blind apparently. Around about the 100th time I fought this boss, I noticed that on the walls, on all four sides of the walls, you can actually see 2 Glee Rocks. And so after I noticed that, I was amazed. I was like, holy crap, how have I never noticed that? So I was on IRC, so I told them that I noticed it, and I expected them all to, laugh at me and say, "Really? How do you just now notice that?" Everybody's reaction was, "What? Really?" And they all actually started looking up Google images and everything. So every single one of the TMC runners somehow didn't notice that Glee Rock is on the wall. So we are a very, very observant bunch.
I'm literally learning about this right now.
$50 from Anonymous. Keep doing the things you guys do, because I sure as heck can't. Good luck and good runs. I feel your pain, Anonymous. $50 from Tiro. Love watching you guys. Keep it up. Thank you for the donation. Logically Sound donated $50. Donated early this week, but had to give more money for the Zelda block. Let's see what TASBot has up its sleeve. Jesper192 donated $15. Greetings from the frozen wastes of Norway. Had to donate during one of my favorite and most overlooked Zelda games. If Eslo can help beat cancer, so can I. Good luck, Atroz. Hopefully Vati doesn't troll too hard. P.S. Mount Krennel has the best music.
What?
That's
Not
what he
even
said.
close. That donation was so wrong.
Another one of our sponsors is Something Artistic. SomethingArtistic.net offers decals and stickers made to decorate your console's walls, computers, and more. $2 from every decal sold this week is being donated directly to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. You can find all their decals, including some just designed for this event, over at decal.ly. H. Alexander donated $100. I've been having a blast watching AGDQ all throughout the week for a great cause. Keep it up. I hope to see the return of TASBot. You and many others. There are a lot of TASBot hype donations going on here.
So now that I have two elements, I have to go fuse them together with a sword. And every time I get an element now, I have to go all the way back here and fuse it again. So I'll actually come back to this place 3 different times. This being the first one.
Juniton S. donates $10. Greetings from a Finn who lives in Sweden. Minish Cap is a fond childhood memory of mine, and it's awesome to see it run. Good luck with the marathon, and I'll let the announcer decide where this bid goes to. I believe that is the Ocarina of Time glitch.
So now that I fused my swords, or my 2 elements together and made a new sword, I can actually make a clone of myself, and that's what those 4 portals are there. every time I fuse an element into my sword, I can make a new clone. So at the end of the game, I can have 3 clones.
Orc476 donated $10. Ah, the Zelda block, my favorite. Now shut up and take my rupees. Deathborn donated $40. Hi, this is my first AGDQ live, and I have to donate. These last 2 days are going to be ultra awesome.
Wow.
Good luck to all the Zelda runners, and I'm wondering what that taskbot is up to. So put my money towards that. Hype! There it is, people. There's the hype.
I like how that evil cap is just lying around the table and anyone can go grab it. Some random kid.
Well, what's even more terrifying about that hat is the fact that Eslo actually made that to give to humans, and it's a magical hat that grants wishes. I don't think he really thought that one through. So now we start the Pegasus Boots side quest, and if I don't mention this, Hope will complain, so there's a sign coming up that I have to read, and one time I accidentally destroyed it. So it ended up costing me an extra like 10 seconds to go out of my way because of destroying that sign. So there you go, Hope.
Spiegel Zucci donated $15. Awesome games, awesome cause, awesome runners. What's not to love? The answer is, of course, the animals. $100 from Alex S. Thanks for another great AGDQ. Thank you for the donation.
Like normal players enter the swamp area to like learn that you have to get the Pegasus boots, but this sign mentioned the Pegasus boots, and that's enough to start the side quest. It's
Yeah,
quite interesting.
if you read the sign, it'll actually say something along the lines of, it has like an up arrow saying Castro Woods or Castro Wilds, and it says don't forget your Pegasus boots. So that's all you need to start the Pegasus boots side quest, apparently, as a sign telling you don't forget your boots.
Yeah, that guy won't fall asleep though unless you read the sign, so that's a pretty cool correlation.
And what Tompa was mentioning earlier about having to watch the cutscenes, every time you enter a new one, so there's 3 different ones, there's a rock, a tree, and a pot, you have to watch it every single time, so you have to watch 3 of them throughout a run. The exact same thing, you know, you just fall down, bounce off something, but they really felt like you should watch it.
Steel Brain donated $10. I, for one, welcome our new taskbot overlord.
Oh, come on.
This is where I found the roll and pick up bits, by the way.
Did you?
Right there. And I was mad.
So in case you guys were worried about Mario and Luigi, or whatever their actual names are, not making this game, they did. Don't know why, but they're in this game as well, with all their cows and their milk and...
Raspberry Amber donated $50. Hey guys, it's been years since I lost my grandmother to lung cancer, but it still leaves a lump in my chest to think about it. Love what you're doing. Cheers from Canada. Save the animals. Gaze at Taskbot. $50 from Ray Fexus. People really love those animals. I haven't met a single one. Rowena19 donated $5. Had to donate during the Zelda block. I've been looking forward to Minish Cap all week. The runs look great. Keep up the great work. Put this towards Taskbot. I really want to see that.
So since it's a little slow right now, I'll ask you the same question I asked you in practice. Why exactly did you pick Minish Cap to run over any other Zelda game? Like most people pick up like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask because they're popular. Why did you choose Minish Cap?
Oh, that's an easy question. Because it's the best Zelda game there is.
Shots fired.
So, the Wake Up Mushroom, that's what I needed those rupees for. It's the most expensive thing that we need in the any percent route. It's only 60 rupees, not much, but we need the Wake Up Mushroom to wake this guy up so he can finish the Pegasus boots, which they're actually already completed too. The Minish that I talked to on the table earlier, they were the ones that actually completed the boots, so when you wake him up, he's actually surprised that they're already finished, and then he decides to hit him with a hammer. Don't troll me, Postman. Don't do it.
The Postman troll is real.
Hate that guy.
$50 from the animals themselves. I lost my mother early last year to cancer, a mere 5 days after it was detected. She did, however, receive plenty of screenings and tests, but the type of cancer was rare, so early detection wasn't possible. I'm happy to contribute to this cause, and I only wish I could give more. Everyone at GDQ, donors, and people just spreading the word deserve a round of applause.
I'm getting really
P.S.
bad RNG.
Let Twitch chat decide where my money goes. Kappa for Kill the Animals, Franker Z for Save the Animals. That should be messy. Actually, nah. It'll probably just be a lot of Kappas.
Was it the red one? Well, of course it was.
So right now I'm going around Castor Wilds and collecting 3 different yellow kinstones so I can fuse with 3 statues. In this game, you actually only do 4 kinstone fusions for 80%, and 3 of them are right here. I think this is actually probably the least amount of health I've ever had at this point in time. I got hit by everything.
$50 from Tim Gonzalez. Enjoying the Zelda block so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing the Ocarina of Time glitch exhibition. So here's $50 to make it happen. Keep up the good work, everyone. Thank you so much for your donation.
So saving and quitting there is faster than actually going back out. And when I load up here, I'll go a little bit forward and then I'll walk down. There's a Eslo text right there, and you can actually just skip it by walking down into the muck and then running over. And since I'm so low on health, I have to actually kill. You guys have that little faith in me? I know what I'm doing. Come on. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. So if you hold right, you barely get right past that pole. If you were to just not actually hold right, you bonk into it.
Jargus donated $65.54. I've been watching GDQ the past few years. It's always a great time watching people who play for a great cause. Cancer has affected a lot of people in my life. My uncle and grandmother on my mother's side lost a lung to it. My aunt and grandmother on my dad's side both survived breast cancer. And my fiance's godmother died to leukemia. Thanks for a great show and helping kill cancer, but not the animals.
And that's what I needed those 3 Kinstons for, just to fuse with those guys so they could open up. So they could destroy that. Wow, man, a game over. That's amazing. I blame it on AGDQ. Well, I was just surprised I made it to Castrol Odds. I figured I was going to die here, and I was pretty much okay with that because I was really low on health, and I mean, I just, respawn right back there, so.
Floygan Caspar donated $20. All this talk of the mysterious taskbot made me curious. Now I just had to donate. This is my 3rd year watching, and I can't get enough of watching you all speedrun. You are all truly awesome. Greetings from Switzerland. Lone Wolf 32Z donated $50. Hey all 3rd AGDQ watch. Shoutouts to everybody who's made this happen. A few members of my family, including my father, have been diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to early detection, they were able to remove it. We all have the power to change the world thanks to all the runners here using their talents to do so.
Absolutely nothing of interest will happen in the next dungeon.
Yeah. You didn't look hard enough, Tompa.
So you get the task instrument.
Yeah.
Would make money.
$50 from Steve-O. I just had to donate during the Zelda block. I look forward to AGDQ every year, and it never fails to be incredibly entertaining. This is an amazing accomplishment, and everyone involved should be very proud. P.S. Of course, you gotta save the animals. Just don't know about that, Steve-O.
For anyone who might be wondering, whenever he has that clone of him up, he can't roll because the R button will get rid of the clone, in case you might be wondering.
Hey, move.
$30 from Stanley Stahl. I imagine it's boring to be in a spaceship all by yourself. So, to give Samus some company, put this money to saving the animals. Yeah, but don't they go on a spaceship by themselves, right? They're not even keeping her company on the ship.
Alright, that's really good RNG. The dark
Yeah,
nuts in
nice
this
kill.
game have the dark nuts in this game have 2 different attacks until you get later in the game. Then they have 3, and essentially what you want them to do is that charge attack right there. Because if they do, you can just bounce right over top of them or jump over top of them later when you get the rockscape and instantly kill them. Alright, so now that I have the mole mitts, I'm going to skip the rest of the dungeon.
This is the most recent trick in the game.
Yeah, this actually just got found in August, I believe it was.
Mazamoon Z donated $20. Have thoroughly enjoyed the run so far. Donating for the 2nd time this week to support Prevent Cancer Foundation, AGDQ, and all the great runners who helped this cause. Now enough of the pleasantries. Kill the animals.
Alright, so the glitch I'm going to do is actually a glitch that we knew about for a while, but we never had a use for it because we couldn't find anything for it. So this actually, of course I messed it up. So this actually just recently got found in August, an actual use for it though. But the red kinstone I picked up earlier is actually, I'm going to fuse with somebody. Yeah, it's bad to mess it up this way because you get that slow animation. But
Yeah, if you do it wrong, you get this animation, and it takes a while for it to go away.
only I can mess up this easy glitch this badly. This has been a golden run. Sorry, everybody.
And this is the trick that doesn't work in the US version of the game, only in the Japanese and the European one.
This trick is really hard. When I first did it, it took me about 2 hours to get it one try.
Shouldn't be having this much trouble. This is just dumb. There we go.
Good job.
Alright, so now I have to actually jump down off that doorway. If not, when I enter the boss fight, I'll be on a higher level than he is, so I can't actually fight him. The whole fight would sit there and play out, but I can't damage him, he can't damage me.
Yeah, if you're familiar with the exploration glitch in Link to the Past, it's kind of similar to that, where you're put on a different level than what it looks like. I guess.
We have a $270 donation from Love Q. Thank you very much for the donation.
Now with this fight, he's got a RNG to him, but the one thing that like isn't RNG, I guess, is these pillars are RNG, but there can only be 5 of them. Whichever one it was last time, it can't be that one again. So that's the only good thing about his RNG, is it's not 6 pillars. Ooh.
That's probably a good point to say that we have a $20 donation from Arise Fair Moon. Just wanted to shout out to my husband, Atroz. Thanks for introducing me to the best Zelda game ever. Love you, and you're awesome. She even put 3 little hearts there, just like when you start out in a Zelda game.
Alright, so I just got the most broken item in the game, the Ocarina of Wind. It actually skips, I believe it's over an hour of the game, because of the glitch. So, and you actually will get to see that. Hmm?
It's not that much.
I like to think it is.
I think that's it. Like, there's a pretty
It's like all of Temple of Droplets, a lot of the whatever.
So I think it skips more than that, just in Dark Hyrule Castle. Tompa, I think you've been out of Minish Cap for too long, man.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, Tompa.
I'm trying to calculate it in my head right now. Okay, in comparison to like PSA and all 245.
If you're just joining us, this is Awesome Games Done Quick 2015. Awesome Games Done Quick is a Games Done Quick event held every year in January featuring members of the Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live communities. SDA proudly hosts speedruns of over 1,000 games with forums containing speedrunning planning and marathon discussions. SDA welcomes gamers old and new alike. You can follow them on Twitter at SDA Speedruns and visit the website at speeddemosarchive.com. Speedrunners Live is the best site to race video games online against other players of all skill levels. They are also hosting a short series of races starting on January 17th titled Get Yourself Speedrunning. You can go to their front page, http://speedrunslive.com, for more information and to watch a variety of speedruns and streams. And for more information about Games Done Quick, follow us at Games Done Quick on Twitter and see information about the event at gamesdonequick.com.
Alright, so those two Picoris that you saw me talk to, I had to talk to them to start the book quest. And I'm getting ready to do the first Ocarina glitch in the game. And there are 9 total Ocarina glitches throughout the game. And for some reason, this game, again, we're going to go with it being weird. But the reason I have to do this Ocarina glitch is to get a green book, because I'm currently doing a book quest where I have to collect 3 books. If I kill this pesto, it messes up Link's character sprite and allows the green book to stay there, so I don't have to reload the area. And the Ocarina glitch, there we go. The Ocarina glitch is actually a frame-perfect glitch. As you enter that stairwell, you have to hit the ocarina, so you actually have a frame to hit the ocarina before you go down the stairs. So that's why I had to kill the pestos, the green book. But so right after doing the ocarina glitch, you saw me fidgeting around right there. I actually have to stand on the exact right pixel. There's a bunch of different pixels you can use, and every runner does somewhere different, but there's not a bunch of pixels like together. So you have one pixel like spread all throughout the area that you can stand, and if you don't stand there, you'll actually soft lock the game. So it's good that I got that, because soft locking the game costs quite a bit of time. Frank or Z, get out of the way, come on.
Kill the animals?
Yeah, kill the animals. So I fused with this guy here because he'll give me a shortcut into Palace of Winds. It's supposed to be used for when you actually do, the stuff leading up to Palace of Winds, so you can get there quicker instead of having to go out of your way to get there. Yeah, I'm not really going to use it that way.
We have an anonymous $50 donation. The animals' names are Edakun and Decora, which are very nearly an anagram of cancer death. Since that's the very thing AGDQ is trying to prevent, it'd be irresponsible to save them.
It is possible to enter this house without talking to the lady first, but it requires a glitch that it depends on PC movement, which is really hard and random. So
yeah, there's 3 ways to do the ocarina glitch that we know of. One is the way that you'll see me doing throughout the entire run, which is just walking into a stairwell. The other is there's a character down on the bottom of this town, and she walks in front of a doorway. And as she's walking in front of the doorway, she'll actually push you into the door. So as she's pushing you into the door, you have to do your frame perfect trick. It's a lot harder to do it off of her than it is just in a regular doorway. And the other way, which you'll see both of these ways, well, all three of the ways in Tompa's Taz, if you watch it. The other way, though, is if you die the exact frame you open up a door and you have a fairy in a bottle, it'll actually keep the door open. And as you resurrect the fairy, you can actually enter the doorway and, you know, do the ocarina glitch with up A. But again, since it's a frame perfect trick, to do the ocarina glitch and then die in the exact frame you open up the door, which is another frame perfect glitch, it's not something you're going to see in RTA.
And that route is actually even slower than this one, the one you're going to use. As when I did a task once, that this is faster, use it. Okay. But it didn't turn out to be faster than that, so it's still in the task though, but it's not quicker than this one.
All
So,
about the swag,
not
man.
bad.
All about the swag.
How much time would that getting into the house early stage? Not much, correct?
In the town for the second book?
Yeah. How much time would that take?
Ooh, I can't remember how much that one played. I never timed the other version, so...
So the power bracelets I got just a second ago, I actually need them to push that bookshelf. Since I'm a Minish, I can't push that bookshelf unless I have the power bracelets. So I'm going to push that book down on the ground and save and quit out instead of having to go back through the water. Again, it's faster, plus I don't have to deal with pestos, which if you ever played this game before, you understand how annoying pestos are. Alright, we're almost done with the book quest. I just gotta turn the books in and then get the flippers and we can head to the 4th dungeon, Temple of Droplets. All of this just to get flippers.
Yeah, it's almost possible to skip the flippers, but we need it in 2 rooms so far at the moment. And I've given up on ideas to skip it then, but please find something, anyone. I would love you guys.
We have a $200 anonymous donation. I'm a new doctor taking care of leukemia patients every day. Thanks for giving me an awesome opportunity to continue to serve my patients. The Zelda block is always a highlight. I agree. Jayoran donated $20. Yo, Runner, I'ma let you finish, but Majora's Mask is the greatest Zelda game of all time. Of all time.
Alright, so here we see one of the more annoying enemies in the game. Luckily, we only have to fight 5 of them, so not a whole lot of them that we have to deal with, but they are incredibly annoying to deal with. Because you can only attack their body, and the only way to really attack them is when they don't have their their scissors, or whatever you call them, because they're called scissor beetles, so I'm assuming there's scissors. Alright guys, thanks. But so you pretty much just have to attack them and then have them shoot at you and then just sidestep it. Just a general time wasting enemy.
You can enter the dungeon without having the flippers with the Ocarina Glitch, but you have to use it in the dungeon, so getting here is easy without the flippers, but then you have to have them.
So here you will truly see how broken the Ocarina Glitch is. Like, this is where the game really just watch.
Not only will we see the Ocarina Glitch, we'll also get the Octorok hype going up in here.
Yeah.
Octorok hype.
I bet 1 ink. Another frame perfect Ocarina Glitch, 2 in a row.
And if you roll in the same room like you did Ocarina Glitch, and you will soft lock the game, so that's good. And he went up the stairs to like change his layer, the background layer area he's in, to be able to go through the wall without having to use the boss key. This saves some time.
Yeah, so, okay, the Ocarina Glitch, essentially what happens is, as you go to walk either up or down the stairs, you play the Ocarina, so it stops you from going either up or down the stairs. And the game still registers you moving, it still registers you moving on the stairs, so it'll change your Z coordinate, which is your height, even though you didn't actually change with it. So if you can even change it more so if you go on like a staircase like you saw me do, and you can go over top of walls, so you can actually match the height of other walls. So you'll see that a lot, especially in Dark Hyrule Castle.
Overcrimp donated $25. Big ups to the Zelda speedrunning community. Get those triangles. $111.11 from Newtaf. Descent and Escape Goat 2 this year? Nice.
So this lily pad, if it's moving and you exit the screen, the game decides that it needs to put it somewhere, and it actually puts it exactly where we need to go. So that saves us having to do an ice puzzle with a bunch of enemies and whatnot. So nice 27, 23, something like that, second time save.
Rip the pass. So doesn't use that trick. Because I'm a noob.
That one got found a little over a year ago, I think.
We're on a good screen for this donation. Exotic Mandibles donated $50. Atroz, I think you'll find those scissor things are called mandibles. Learning something new every day.
Yeah, but they're called scissor beetles, come on.
That just sounds cooler than mandible beetles. Tom99 donated $15. This game is seriously underrated. Great run, by the way, and greetings from Germany. And for you that are aware or that remember back to the SGDQ run with Andy and Link to the Past, this is going to ring a little familiar. Sarah McLaughlin, $250, donated $25. Every day, countless frames are lost due to irresponsible speed gaming. With your help and a small donation, we can save these frames from their terrible fate. Save the frames, kill the animals.
So, typical fashion of Zelda to reuse bosses as mini bosses. The only difference is this guy somehow has electricity. Don't really know how that works.
So something that makes this a cool Zelda game to watch, as you're seeing right now, is your sword swings as fast as you can mash. So it just looks really nuts if you're a good masher.
And the worst thing about the big two, both the blue one and green one, is they have to go back to the center of the room. So they can't just fall over wherever, they have to be in the center. So you always want to try to knock them down, or you always want to try to keep them in the center, but they just don't. The blue one especially just doesn't allow you to do that because he's electric and he's just constantly chasing after you. It's hard to really keep him in the center. All of that for a lantern that I will use 2 different times.
Producer Cody donated $25. Thanks to all the amazing speedrunners for putting their time towards a great cause. You're doing your part to diminish the threat of cancer for everyone.
So by doing that ocarina glitch, I actually just skipped about half the dungeon. And I have to play the ocarina again to cancel it so I can jump down.
Ultima has donated $100. Going to have to disagree with both of you and say that Oracle of Ages is the best Legend of Zelda game. Let's see the Ocarina of Time glitch exhibition.
Welcome, Gavin, on for the best Zelda game.
I'll be happy. How about we go with 0? It's not gonna happen, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 1.
Nothing wrong with being optimistic.
Alright, so... this is one of the bigger RNG issues with the game. He has 3 different phases. The first 2 are the exact same, so it's nice and easy. The 3rd phase, he can do an ink phase. And if he does that, it actually ends up costing around 30 seconds per ink phase, and he can do it twice. So I can actually possibly lose a minute here.
Zillions donated $50. Got paid today so I can finally donate more to this amazing event. Great runners and just woke up to a great looking Zelda game I've never tried myself. Keep up the good work and save the frames, not the animals. Along those lines, folks, Save the Animals is winning spectacularly right now compared to Kill the Animals. $52,642 for Save. $37,316 for Kill. So if you are looking to see that change, we got to get some more donations rolling in.
And I get an ink phase. So now I just have to sit here and wait.
That'll give us a chance to mention another one of our sponsors for this event, Tiny
That
Build.
gives me a charge attack.
Tiny Build Games is an indie developer morphed into an indie publisher. They partner up with indies across the world. Oh yeah, one. They partner up with indies across the world to help better their games as well as develop games themselves. Check them out at www.tinybuild.com and check out their game
GB,
Speedrunners available at the
My GB
AGDQ.
unfortunately actually gets 1 ink.
Available at the AGDQ 2015 Humble Bundle.
Yeah, with those ink phases, there's absolutely nothing you can do. You just have to sit there and wait. There's no way to speed it up, so you just end up losing time. And he can actually do between 1 and 2 ink phases, so you can actually lose like a minute and a half just sitting there doing nothing.
Or 0.
Or 0, which is the best. But then RNG.
We have to go, you know.
So there's a few small differences between Japanese and English, and this is one of them. The guard speed on Japanese compared to English, they're apparently really slow, because that guard right there, on the English version, he's either in a different spot or he just moves incredibly quick because he catches you a lot of the times, whereas on the Japanese version, he's almost blocking you because he's walking downwards. So there's just some slight differences between this game and English that are just odd things, like random signs not being there and stalls and stuff like that.
You can get a donation in if you want.
Alrighty. Satsi donated $50. I got so into this I nearly burned my dinner. Zelda's always a wonderful distraction. Keep up the good work and good fight. And Anonymous very eloquently donated $50 and said, Zelda slot hype!
So how many times have you fallen asleep to that Ocarina song stuck in your head?
Too many. Too many to count. So the Palace of Winds shortcut that I was talking about earlier, we're gonna go into here, and as you'll notice, there's going to be somebody blocking the stairs. I can just Ocarina glitch right past her.
Frame perfect first try. Good job.
And we can do it one more time. And that skipped going out to the graveyard and getting a kinstone, then fusing that into a wall, and then going to cloud tops and flying around on top of the clouds for a while. And
that is not an hour. Mostly 30 minutes.
oh, the cloud tops is about 30 minutes.
Spectre Gaming donated $15. Spectre here. I put in my main donation yesterday, but just had to donate again for that Triforce pint glass. Save the animals.
Yes. So that's actually good. I want to set myself on fire there because it makes me move a lot faster. And there's an Eslo text I'm skipping right there by moving down. Any Eslo text that you can skip is good because he just talks too much. So, with these clouds, you actually don't even have to climb all the way to the top of them. If you just jump off at a certain point, you'll actually land, you'll actually hit the trigger. So, and right there, if you just jump at the right time, right off the edge, you'll get right onto the edge of that platform, skipping having to go all the way off to the right. Saves a few minutes. Well, yeah, a couple minutes, a minute. I don't know, never timed it. It's faster.
It saves time. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
And it's to note with a cloud jump, you can't always jump off the same cloud. Sometimes you have to go like 2 up or 3 up or 4 up. It changes per each actually set of clouds.
We have a $50 donation from Crossbow, donating for our task bot to appease the random number god.
So the power bracelets that I picked up earlier that I said I needed for that bookcase, this is the only other spot you need the power bracelets for. You cannot push these pots unless you actually have the power bracelets.
Steel Cow donated $20. Best Zelda game, Wand of Gamelon. Oh boy, I'm so hungry I could eat an Octorock. Thank you for your donation.
So the glitch you did in the third dungeon to skip the boss key and stuff, you can use the same glitch here to jump over to the left about the small edge. But sadly you can't like use it for anything, and so you still need the boss key, which is on this road. So it has potential to save a lot of time, but sadly you can't use it for anything. And the clouds are useless, like, you can just jump up and anyway.
No!
Bahama APS donated $20. Love Metroid and Zelda, both as games and as speedruns. Today's lineup was so great, I had to skip work just to watch it all. Doing great today, guys. Put this towards the Ocarina of Time glitch exhibition so that I can get even more Zelda during this marathon.
You often see him delay a second jump with the rock escape. That's because you get more distance if you wait for it, instead of holding down the button all the time.
So, here in a second, we actually have probably the hardest fight in this game. MB Rules, he's the one that likes to talk about how difficult this fight is the most. You guys will understand when you see it. You'll be amazed I'm actually able to complete the fight.
Yeah, you might need some serious timing.
And just real quick, casually, this is like everyone's favorite fight, so I hope you enjoyed this. This is really something cool.
And there's another Eslo text right there by jumping over there.
Not that. Not that. The one after this.
That was still really cool, though.
Like I said, an incredibly difficult fight. Barely made it out of there with my life. Alright, so in this room it's actually faster to do it with a bomb, but I messed up so much in Fortress of Winds, I'm out of bombs, so I gotta do it the slow way and copy myself. And I walk into the wall. Dude. No, I got this.
You got this.
Yeah, I got this.
Oh yeah, look at him.
All the way on the left. Well, not if I do it that way.
Still got this.
I hate this room without bombs.
Yeah, the clones don't fall in air.
Really, Tompa? How did you do a Taz in this game and you don't even know that? Now I know why you play the CDI games.
The CDI games are the games worth playing anyway. Like this Nintendo crap. I don't need that. I need Philips CDI. And some the dongles I can eat. Bomb, I mean, and eat the rock rocks.
By the way, when's the Force Woods Adventures test?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Just a reminder, folks, if you are donating towards any sort of incentives, we're coming up on, we probably have about around 20 or so minutes, maybe 30 tops before we come to a close on the Link to the Past file name Bid War and Mirror Blind versus Colorblind Boss Glitch. So get those donations in for those ASAP.
Are you always guaranteed to get bombs on that skull?
Yeah. Yeah. I usually only have to grab from there once, but like I said, since I messed up so much on Fortress of Winds, I kind of needed it twice.
Zana donated $60. Thanks for another awesome year, guys. Zelda Majora's Mask was the first speedrun I ever watched, so I figured the Zelda block is an appropriate time to donate. I have lost a few friends and family members to cancer, and I think it's about time we put the disease to bed for good. Good luck and go fast. Thank you very much for your donation.
This is actually the only cloud jump that's actually difficult. Because unlike all the other ones, it requires a good bit of timing with your jump. and you can't jump off the cloud too quickly. So if you do a spin attack right as he opens up his eye, you'll hit him twice and instantly kill the blue Georg. So he can go really quickly, and the red Georg, you just want to keep copying yourself in a formation where it's a 2-1 split, because you can hit every single eye formation that way. And I try to keep my clones alive in between the eyeballs, so I don't have to re-clone myself. And as I'm saying that, I lose clones.
It's really easy to just lose a lot of time there. So that was a really good fight, actually.
If you go to the top of that like room, you can get out of bounds. If you lure the enemies up on the top, you can walk on the black screen, which is pretty nice. I don't think most people know about that one.
No, I didn't know about that one.
Oh, you didn't even know about that in the speedrun this game? The guards are so good in all the Zelda games. They can't see anything, they can't hear anything.
Which is really surprising, because Link's not quiet.
Yeah.
Deliverance donated $50. Hey everyone! Zelda is the best distraction from studying. Thank you guys so much for doing this. It is not easy to schedule and work on such a huge event. Thank you for all the people behind the scenes that make it happen. Good luck, have fun. Signless Knight 4 donated $20. Had to get this in again for the awesome Link and Triforce. Good hut to Atroz. Let's get some more hype. $20 to Taskbot again. You heard him. Get some more hype.
Hype! Hype.
Now we get to watch the opening cutscene again.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Let's see. CTB Twister donated $25. Hey GDQ, this year has been a great one. I've enjoyed all the runs this year. Thanks to early detection, my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and with quick treatment, the cancer was beaten to a pulp, just like Mike Tyson in Punch-Out. Thanks for all the support. This donation goes to Glitched Ocarina of Time.
How much is that one up?
Let's see. we're up to 1,000 of the 2,000.
Yeah, let's get that met. That is going to blow your mind on so many levels. You definitely want to see that. So get your donations in for that one. Rippling.
Oh, actually, you know what? I was completely. It's 19, almost 2,000, $1,900 out of 25,000. My bad. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. That one needs to get met.
I probably won't. That's all right there. I actually just got a glitch that saves about 7 seconds. It's called cutscene walking. As I because I activated both that guy's text and Eslo's text at the same time, so I was able to move while he was unfreezing, which is a nice little time save. Alright, so earlier I was talking about how many Ocarina glitches total I have to do, and there's 9 of them to run. I think I actually said that. I don't know. There's actually 4 of them in Dark Hyrule Castle, so you'll get to see me doing quite a bit of Ocarina glitching in this dungeon, if I can do it.
Nice.
And this moblin is always in the way. Oh, what? Wow, this is a great run, apparently. The moblin is always blocking the staircase. Apparently I just gotta say something about it and he moves just to make me look stupid. Alright, so I need to run out through here, so when I save and quit, I start back up right here. Alright, so quick killing those cannons right there is obviously faster than copying yourself, but not only is it faster because it kills them quicker, it skips a Eslo text. So again, less time we have to listen to him, the better.
We have a $5 donation from Geist153. Tampa, when will we see your CDI runs in a GDQ and show everything the Zelda series has to offer?
I did want to gamble at the bonus stream last year, but the thing is that the first time I submitted the Wanna Gamble to Austin Game Quick, Mark Yaman rejected it, so
Wow.
so that's why I haven't put it in anymore, because he doesn't want to see it. The game sucks anyway, though, but yeah.
That's true. I don't know, I think those would make for some really nice awful games done quick next year, though. Brian Lee donated $50. So many amazing runs and races this year. Also, I'm so proud of my Tetris boy, Kevin DDR. Please kill the animals, though. Well, if you want that, we gotta pony up some more money here. Probably about. We need to get at least another 20,000 clear, because I'm sure this one's gonna keep going. $15 from eMouse. Glitch the universe to pieces. Kermit1986 donated $10. Shoutouts from Preston, England. Loving and will continue to love this Zelda block tonight. Keep up the great work, guys.
And this is going to be the last Ocarina glitch of the game.
First try.
Ocarina glitch height?
No, it's not.
Oh, cancel the
Why did
hype.
Oh, man.
So you actually did a roll in that room, and that means you soft lock the game, so you have to reset. And we get to see more Ocarina glitches.
Yeah.
Yay! And there was much rejoicing.
I'm just purposely messing up so I can stay on the couch as long as possible. This is...
That's pretty comfortable.
$20 from Joe. Confession time. I consider myself a Zelda fan, but had never seen much of Minish Cap until now. I'm donating again in penance, and I'll see about playing it soon. Thanks for a great run, and for showing me what I've been missing. We have $50 from Pascal. Zelda games have always been among my favorite ones. It's so much fun seeing them get destroyed by these awesome runners. Keep up the good work, putting everything towards the Ocarina of Time glitch exhibition to see some insane glitches.
And it still has the effect of Ocarina glitch, you can walk on the ground there. Until now, because it jumped up to a different layer, so glitches stopped working right now.
So I can actually not get through that vent unless I roll when I land because the Ocarina glitch is still active. Oh, come on. I am messing up everything today.
And luckily, because he did so many Ocarina glitches, he doesn't have to fight all these Dark Knights. As they are terrible to fight.
Shout out to another sponsor of ours, World 9 Gaming. Since 2005, World 9 Gaming has been the premier computer and console gaming provider for events across the Midwest. With dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and an expansive collection of games and consoles, they guarantee the best gaming experience at the lowest cost for all events large and small. Check them out at world9gaming.com.
I just do that instead of actually picking up the pots because it's a little bit quicker. And picking up the pots, 4 of them, you know, real annoying. So there's actually a faster way of doing it. You can roll lift, you know, like bombs, how you can roll lift bombs. You can actually roll lift the pots, but it's a lot harder to do that, and Tompa refuses to tell me how to do it. So.
We have $30 from AJ10. Amazing that this event gets bigger and better every year. Thank you for the donation.
I like to say Link is like the blindest person in this game, because not only does he get hit twice and knocked out by Vadi, but then he also falls through a hole by Vadi. And he has the slowest reaction time ever. This is the final boss. So there's 2 phases of this fight. He has this phase here, and then he has another fight coming up. The second fight is where the really bad RNG can come into play.
Yeah. So this is the second big RNG issue with the game. Vadi 2 is never kind. Yeah, like I said, Vadi 2 is never kind. Wow. Dude, come on.
Sorry, it's just like practice on
So there is an effort to hit like all those 4 eyes without cloning, which is insanely hard. You do it by rolling into him, Vati, and get pushed around inside him to like be able to hit the eyes in time. I don't recommend using it in runs, but yeah, have fun trying it, if you can even make it once.
There's one thing I want to say before the final phase. Atroz, you and MB have been at a constant tug of war
Oh, wow.
this game. I forget the rest, but yeah.
Yeah.
Copy cost. That's pretty good. I wish I had it. Copy cost. You'll notice he's staying on the Minish portal because he's basically invincible when he's on there, so it's a good way of getting there.
And also want the health to be as close to the healer, the stone as possible.
Alright, now with this final phase, if you stay close enough to Vadi with your main body, he'll actually do the attack that you want him to. So the whole trick of this fight is to always stay right next to him.
Knocking those balls back at Body is really finicky.
Nice run.
Get ready with the time, by the way.
Yeah, after.
What am I doing just standing here? This is absolutely horrible. Time. Wow. Holy crap, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's the Minish Cap, I guess.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. I just like to give shoutouts to the Minish Cap community. I'm a pretty new runner of this game, and they were really welcoming and supportive of me when I decided I wanted to pick this up. So, thanks to everybody in the community. And if you want to learn this game, you should go to #TMC on the Speedrun's Live IRC channel. The Four Swords Adventures is better, so run that.
I'd like to give shout-outs to the TMC community too, because you guys are awesome. You make running this game enjoyable, extremely enjoyable. So thank you guys. Sorry I didn't really live up to giving you guys a good run like I promised, though. Hopefully you guys will forgive me.
If you want to see other good runs of it, be sure to check out Atroz's Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Atroz5. I promise you, it is very, very entertaining, very worth your time, and he's a really cool host, so you'll enjoy it quite a bit.
You should also follow Toad's Woo, the current world record holder, and
What is it? The current world record is 153?
153.17, I think?
153.17, yeah.
It's really, really good. Yeah. There's also, if you really like this game, you should watch 100% Run.
No, you shouldn't.
If you really like figurines, you should watch 100% Run.
It's the 40 minutes.
Yeah, I guess it's a little. Should I watch the credits at the end? Well, you have to go past the task input at least.
Alright, and that's Minish Cap. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks again, Atroz. Everyone give it up for him. Putting Minish Cap back in the spotlight.
Thanks for letting me do. Sorry.
All right, so that was Minish Cap. Up next, we've got Link to the Past with Andy. And if you watch Summer Games Done Quick, I imagine it's going to be every bit as entertaining, if not even more than that. And that was a spectacular run to watch. So definitely you're going to want to stick around for this. And then after that, we have Majora's Mask, which will also be fantastic. So please keep watching. Please keep donating. Thank you so much for everything. And we are going to go to a Twitch commercial.